Back and buys, baby. Finishing up our pre-workout. We're doing some non-stim today. It's a little late. It's 6:05 p.m. So we don't want to be, staying up. We're not trying to get too crazy. All right. It's a Tuesday. Got to make sure that we're not messing with the old circadian rhythm. All right. So we're drinking some non-stim. We just parked up at this gym in Colorado called Transform, and it's actually made for influencers. So that's pretty sweet. So we can actually film there, and everybody in there also films. So pretty nice. Now let's go grow some wings. All right, so we're gonna start out. Let me get hold on, come here. I hope you guys can hear me because this music's going pretty loud, but it's packed today. It's freaking packed. It's usually never this packed, but I'm kind of into it. The energy it's nice, man. It's a dope gym. If you're still in a commercial gym, dude, go to your local gym. The atmosphere is completely different. The owners here are super cool. It's like a little family. They'll have the dog come in, he'll run around. Music's great. People actually know each other. I know a lot of the guys in here. So dude, go to a local gym. Gotta support the local business owners too. But anyways, back to the workout. We already did our whole warm-up routine, but we're gonna be doing kneeling cable high rows. All right, so whenever we're doing a unilateral movement like this, one side at a time, always start with your weaker side, all right? So we're starting with my left side here, and we're doing RPE 8. So not to failure, holding back 2 reps in reserve. We're gonna step back a little bit. Gotta get that stretch, baby. All right, we got 11 reps there, so we're gonna match reps on this side. All right, so if you're dealing with any kind of muscle imbalance, one arm's bigger than the other, use a unilateral movement, start on your weaker side, all right? And then do as many as you can, and on your stronger side, match reps, okay? It's gonna be harder on your weaker side, so that side's gonna grow, and it's gonna be easier on your stronger side. So it might slow down a little bit, right? But then they'll even out, okay? That's how you fix a muscle imbalance. Hope you guys can hear that. The music. I don't care who you are. I don't care how tough you are. But if you hear some white girl music with a nice bass drop, gets me going. Second working set, we're going to RPE 9 here. So we're gonna be holding 1 rep in reserve. All right. Let's get it. I wish I would have started recording sooner because I hope you guys can hear the music, but one of the bass drops was literally like, "You're a wizard, Harry." Boom, 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 boom. It was sick. All right, anyways, back to the lifts. All right, we got 12 reps there. We'll got 12 on this side as well. All right, so on my right side there, I could have definitely done, I feel so zen right now, squatting like this. Shikamaru, chakras aligned. But yeah, we have 1 more set. Okay, so that was RPE 9 just now, holding 1 rep in reserve. Now we're gonna be doing RPE 10. Going to failure, so we gotta lock in. Summon the chi. Align the chakras. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I probably could have done 1 more there, but you got to match reps with your weaker side. Since I just got 14, I'm gonna stop at 14, even if I can do 16, because gotta let those muscles even out with those unilateral movements. All right, we got lat pull downs next, but instead of showing you guys all 3 sets, we're just gonna skip to the 3rd set where we're going all out. Okay, so I don't want to waste your time. All right, so we'll get right to the hard sets. All right, so we just finished not all, 2 sets. We have one more set here. We're gonna go RPE 10, but we're getting a little sweaty. So I think we're gonna take off the pump cover here, give you a, all right, a little zoom action. Okay. See how the lat spread's looking. All right. You know what? That's a pretty cool angle. Yeah. Last set, RPE 10, and we're gonna do partials at the end here. Sam Sulek style. Those long length partials, working it in the stretched position. Definitely a good move. If you want to add some intensity in, you can use some drop sets, some myo reps, or partials. Those are my personal favorites, but enough talking. Let's get it. Oh shit, I really hope I don't hit the camera with this, whatever. Let's see. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. A little lat spread to finish her off. Okay. Next workout. All right. So now we're gonna move on to some rows. We're gonna do some cable rows. On the program, we're supposed to be doing chest supported rows, but there's somebody on the machine. I don't really wanna wait. So we're gonna do some regular cable rows. All right, now we're gonna be using I'll just show you. A close grip there. There it is, that guy. So we're using a close grip because today we're mainly prioritizing our lats, right? Trying to get that width. But if you want to grow back thickness, particularly on your upper back, then you want to use more of a wide grip. So you can grab a bar, you can use a wide grip here in the pronated position or in a neutral position. And if, by the way, if you want to know a little verbal trick to remember what's pronated, what's supinated, if you're gonna hold a bowl of soup, you got your palms up, right? So that's supinated. Just a little snippet for you. But let's go ahead and jump into it, all right? And again, we're gonna go ahead and skip to our last set here. Now, since we're prioritizing our lats with this back workout, we're gonna keep this handle as low as possible. All right, we wanna drive our elbows towards our glutes, all right? Behind us. Now, if we wanted to target more of our mid-back, then we wanna come up more, all right? But we're targeting our lats, and we're gonna keep these elbows in tight and keep that handle low, all right? Think about bringing that handle to your belly button. And I'm really fumbling with these straps right now, so give me a second to figure my life out. All right. All right, partials. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So you'll notice when I got towards the end of my set on those last reps, I was leaning forward and back a little bit. Now, I'm not trying to lean, okay? That was my form getting a little loose. All right, but once we get to the end of our set and you're within 3 reps of failure, a lot of the time your form is gonna start to break down a little bit. Now, as long as it's not so bad that you're at risk of injury, it's okay if your form gets a little bit looser. If you're able to keep your form picture perfect from rep 1 to your last rep, you're probably not pushing yourself hard enough, all right? Your form should be a little shakier on that last rep, especially if you're going to failure, okay? Now, that being said, obviously, do your best to have good form. I'm sweaty, my goodness. Hope you guys can hear this song, because this was my favorite song. Back when I used to go out to the clubs and get a little wild, this was my favorite song right here. But anyways, we're gonna, hold on. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the drop. Okay, well, anyways, we're gonna do some face pulls, all right? So we're really focusing on our rear delts here with this one, okay? So, let's do it. All right, next. All right, we got our first 2 sets done with the face pulls. Now we're on our last set. Oh, God. All right, we're done. We're done. Now, we're gonna finish it off with just some straight arm pullovers, a little more lats, just a wee bit. But after that, we're done. Now, normally, I would be doing back and buys. However, I'm getting a little bit of little body, big arm syndrome. Big arms, little body. So I gotta bring up the body. We're putting the arms on maintenance for the next few months. Let everything catch up. And then we'll get back to the buys. All right, now, I'm trying not to be in anyone's way because if you're somebody who films in the gym, we're in everybody's way. All right, this is a gym for everybody, and I'm taking up a lot of space with my tripod here, which I'm trying to, not do as much. I don't want to be in anybody's way. So if I see anybody eyeing this, I'm gonna come over here and move y'all over there. But I want to get a good angle at the same time. Luckily, it's an influencer gym, so like everybody here, they know that there's gonna be filming and whatnot going on. So I don't feel too bad because it's, that's what this gym is for. But enough talk, let's jump into it. When we're doing this, I'm gonna bend over so I can get a deeper stretch in my lats. I'll see some people stand straight up with a straight bar and come here, right? The problem with that is you're not getting any stretch in your lats at the top of that range of motion, okay? We gotta have a deep stretch as much as we can. So in order to get that stretch, what I'm gonna do, take a step back, we're gonna hinge at the hips, we're gonna bend over. So now we got that good deep stretch in our lats. And as I pull this down, I'm gonna bring my chest up. Okay, we're doing a lat prayer variation here. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that weight is way too light. So I reached the top of my rep range. So we're gonna increase the weight instead of just drawing way too high of reps. Now, hold on, let me get a better angle here. All right, time to teach something. All right, there we go. Now, if you're struggling to feel the mind-muscle connection in your lats, which is something that a lot of people struggle with, there's 3 things you wanna do, okay? The first thing we wanna do, lighten the weight, focus on form. 90% of mind-muscle connection issues can be solved literally just by fixing your form, okay? So that's the first thing. Next, we really wanna try to lighten the weight, focus on the contraction. Focus on the squeeze more than the weight, all right? So lighten the weight, focus on the contraction. Really pause at the bottom of each rep, squeeze. Now, the third thing we wanna do, which is more of an advanced technique, okay, is pre-exhausting the muscle. Now, you have to be careful about this because we're not pre-exhausting it directly before a heavy compound lift, but we're using an isolation lift to increase the blood flow in that specific muscle, right? When you have more blood flow in your muscles, it's easier to flex them, right? After a dirty chest pump, it's way easier to pop your chest, right? To flex your chest. So the same thing goes for our back. We can increase the blood flow. That allows us to have better control over that muscle. So we do this by utilizing an isolation movement where we can get us a little bit of a pump, increase the blood flow before jumping into our heavy compound lifts. So you're struggling to have that mind-muscle connection in, say, lat pull downs. Instead of starting with lat pull downs, start with an isolation movement like pullovers. Or start with something where you can have a strong contraction like those single arm high rows. Start with something that's usually gonna be lighter weight in the more 12 to 15 rep range, where you can really focus on the contraction, increase the blood flow, and then it will be easier to control in your heavy compound lifts. But enough yapping. Juicy. We're feeling juicy. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let's go do a little pose down. So the posing room is packed. So we're not gonna be able to make it in there today, but this gym does allow for no shirts and whatnot, and there's plenty of cable machines open, so we're not in the way. But, oh, I'm gonna turn down the ISO, make it nice and cinematic. Got the ISO turned down, all cool and gym influencer-esque. So we're gonna just take it off. All right. Oh no, hold on. Okay. We'll do a front lat spread here. Front doesn't look too good. I definitely need to work on my abs. I am a heavy ab skipper. They're not too defined, to be honest. We're also in a bulk, so that definitely has an effect on the abs. All right. Do the little, the tricep one. This is one of my favorites. Get that nice swinging piece of meat at the bottom. The long head, crucial. Okay. Flat spread. Maybe a little Ziz action. All right, guys. I'll see you in the car for the outro. All right, change of plans. Okay. Literally called myself out on being an ab skipper. So now I got to. I feel obligated. All right, so we're gonna do some abs real quick. Gonna do some cable crunches here. 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. We'll probably go up above 15 reps just because the stack is a little light. So yeah, let's get it. Okay. All right. Now we're done. Let's go to the car. All right, let me figure out where to put you. Okay, you're gonna be right. Now let's get this wheel out of you guys. You guys deserve a better shot. Let me see if we can get this. Oh geez, okay, you're gonna be reals. All right, we're in tight. Let me scooch down a little bit. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you were entertained. You learned something new. Leave a like, man. It really helps me out. You know, totally free. So if you could do me that favor, that'd be awesome. If you enjoyed the content, man, that was a rough stutter. All right, subscribe for more. Have a great day. Bye.